For part 2, what I will need you to do is to find the exact value here. This intersection here. How do you find this intersection here? This part here, what you need to do is this one. You must understand that in secondary school, this is what you learn. For modulus graph, there are two equations here, two possible. One is when this is alpha x, so meaning it's alpha x over x plus 1. Or you can be the negative one. So you can be a positive one or the negative one. Okay? So what you need to do next, right, is to decide, right, which part of the graph is a positive one and which part of the graph is a negative one. If you're not sure which is which, very simple. You just think about it from this point of view. So you just plot another graph here. Let's say if I put this as a green graph here. Just put this as a dotted line. Okay. You just key in this positive one, 2x, x plus 1. Then you see where it overlaps. Okay. So you see this overlaps here? You see this overlaps here? This. Okay, what happens is this. The original graph is this graph here. Okay? The original graph is this graph. This is the red color is the original graph. Okay? So when you modulus it, right, this portion will flip. Okay? So this graph here, see this graph here? The one that's being flipped is a negative one. So I repeat, the equation that you look at, right? Only this portion here is the negative equation. Okay. Then these two are actually the positive one. So this one and this one are the positive one. So this will follow the positive equation. This will follow the negative equation. Okay, remember that. So if you want to find the intersect of this point here, you should take the positive equation, not the negative one. Now this is a pretty easier question, but let's look at. So basically this intersect here will just be, let's say this intersect here is, this is, let's say A, or don't make it A, x1. Okay, so to solve for x1, solving for x1, okay, what you get is actually take alpha x squared, alpha x, the positive one, intersect with alpha x minus 2. So this line equation and this one, this equation and this equation, connect them. Okay, so you will get the answer there. So this case here, what we'll get is actually just it's pretty okay. Two equations ayo. Yeah, you have two equations. Equals to. So this is. Okay. Cancel it away. Okay, that's it. So the reason why you have two equations is because this green line will stretch down. There's one equation here, one equation here. Okay, so it will have two intersections. These two graph here, but we are not going to look at that. We just want the x1. So solve this by how do you solve this? Okay, you solve this by quadratic formula. B squared minus 4AC over 2A. Okay, B squared minus 4AC. So this is 2 plus minus 4 plus 8 alpha over 2 alpha. This will just be 2. Yeah, so this x1 here. So this will be x equals to 1 minus 1 plus 2 alpha over alpha, or 1 minus you take x1 as this one. This should be your x1. Okay, cause this is x1. The plus should be the plus, sorry. The plus one. Yep, there you go. So this case here, once done, we gonna get this as 1 plus 2 alpha. Okay, there you go. Solved. The inequality part. This part, once you're done, you need this equation. So now solve this inequality. The inequality part is just a sub part. It's not like the whole bulk of it. You want the modulus graph to be bigger. So you want the, look at this graph. You want this graph to be bigger. So it's bigger here. Anything here, all these are bigger than this one, right? You see that? It's bigger here. So it's actually, anything that is bigger than this line here is actually x1 and lower, except for x -1. So hence, the inequality solved. Hence, x less than, you want what? What do you want? You want is equals to less than equals to 1 plus 2a alpha, and x not equals to -1. That is your answer. Okay, so you need to know how to solve the inequality. So anything that the graph is above this line here, that's your solution.